guess we're live. All right. Let's switch to sources. Oh, you know what? I need the utility. I need to turn autofocus on. You know what? Let's see here. Manual focus. Let's take this thing off. There we go. Still, that's better. All right. Oh, sick, dude. Can you hear me? I'm trying a totally new fucking software, so hopefully you can see me. Let me text you. Check. 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's showing. Maybe it's just really behind. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this to this window. Sorry, guys. How many people are on? Oh, 3 people. Oh, Jesus. I got a fucking audience while I fucking figure all this shit out. Alright. Is that too bright, maybe? Maybe I need to move back. What did I get? I appreciate everyone's patience. Let me call this dude. Can you hear me in YouTube? Because it's like way delayed, so I don't even know. Oh yeah, probably because the mic's like fucking a million feet away. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Because I was like, I need real time feedback because I can't wait like 30 seconds. All right, I'm trying out new software, so bear with me. Let me. Okay, well, plug it in, dude, so you don't miss it. You got to see the cool shit. Oh, okay. Cool. Let me. No. You're good. All right. Yeah, I can see the chat. It's just way delayed. All right, I turned up my mic. I think it's like maybe too much now, but let's see. Check. All right, later. Sorry about that, everybody. I was checking with my associate, Diego. make sure this stuff's working. I'm trying out, so Streamlabs, for those of you who are into streaming, just came out with the Mac beta like a couple weeks ago, and I was supposed to be on the list for the private beta. Some mix up happened, and then they just got back to me the other day and said, oh, well, it doesn't matter because it's public anyway. So you guys are the victims. Mike is good. I got my bunny slippers on. Diego, let me know if the focus is all right, because I had to do manual focus on this camera because the autofocus wasn't on, and it's already streaming, so I can't go back and change it. I think that's all right. Good enough for government work. I wanted to use the better camera too, for this, so that way, you know, you guys can see it better than the stupid eyesight camera on the thing. So this originally was supposed to be scheduled for Wednesday, and it's obviously Friday now. Duh. I don't even know what fucking day it is. We were living in the house, you know, for so long, which I was working from home anyway, so it wasn't that much different. But we're not going to restaurants, we're not going shopping. Well, we're gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow, but it's like the first time in 3 weeks. And we finally got some bootleg masks that probably don't even work off fucking eBay, and gloves, because we'll do whatever we can. Focus is good, a little bit pixelated. Yeah, that could be the stream. Let's work it out when we can. So anyway, this was supposed to be on Wednesday with just one axe, but as you see behind me, 1, 2, trace, we got 3. All right, I still got 3 viewers. Wow, I can really hold an audience. So as the title said, this was from Eastwood guitars. So this is my first Eastwood guitar. I actually ordered this fucking back in September or some shit. This was part of their customs line. So what they do for the customs is they it's like a Kickstarter but on their website. So they say, hey, we know people might like this, or we think people might like this, so we need X amount of orders, you know, just like Kickstarter. So I went ahead and put in for this one. It got way more than it needed to do it, and there were some delays. It was supposed to be shipped in like December or something, November, December. I think production November, shipped December, but some delays. But that's good because they wanted to get it right, so good on them. And here it is, drum roll. Chris, thank you, brother, for joining, man. So my buddy Chris Barclay is down in New Zealand, and I guess they say g'day down there, but I know New Zealand definitely has a little different accent. It's a little more hash on the A's, more like Massachusetts. It's like if Australian accent met a Boston accent, I think, in my mind anyway. I can often hear the difference. I don't know if anyone from the Variax group on Facebook is here. Let me know, because then I'll know that you guys saw my post. Or the Helix Club. I posted it there too. So anyway, without further ado, suspense. This is a pretty nice bag, by the way. I'm just going to show you. It's just an empty bag. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. So unfortunately, this is like the furthest back lens I have. So I'm going to stand up. So you guys can see this. Alright. I probably should have done this the other way. Like Vanna White with my leg here. Okay. Oh, it's in the... I haven't even seen this yet. So I said unboxing, but obviously they're not in boxes because I took them out because there's no room to fucking take all this shit out. So I have not opened them because I was waiting to show it to you guys. So... Can you tell what it is through the phone? Alright. At least we get to unwrap something. By the way, let me know in the comments if you guys actually enjoy the real, true unboxing, like people cutting open packaging. I don't really get the kick of it, so whatevs. I just want to see the product. Alright, ready? Now you can start the drum roll. What is that? Sorry, the autofocus isn't working. It's still wrapped. It is, Terrence, because I was waiting to show it to everybody. If you guys are into cars and stuff, check out my buddy Terrence, Everyday Petrol Head's channel. He's got some cool stuff. So, God, I'm just gonna screw it. Ah! Make it exciting. Dun, 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 dun. What is that? What is that? What is that, guys? Sorry, I keep looking to the side, but I want to make sure I'm in frame. Next time, I'm gonna put the Q monitor behind the camera so it doesn't look like I'm looking off stage here. Look at that. Yeah, you can't tell because of the focus, but this is Eastwood. Does anybody know what this is? Points to anyone in the chat who can guess what this is. I'll give you 30 seconds because that's about the time the delay is here. Let's see if it's in tune. There goes the virginity. I don't expect it to be in tune because, especially with this being a hollow body that it is, you know, you'd want to relieve some of the stress on the neck for shipping. So I'm going to grab my trusty G10 here while you guys guess what this is. And don't say Eastwood, because duh. My trusty G10 transmitter, which I have not updated my firmware. Shame on me. Not sure pretty though. I do like the headstock shape. So we agree there, Diego. Great minds think alike. So what it is, in case you guys don't know about Eastwood, what they do is they kind of revive like retro designs. You see a lot of their guitars have like a bajillion switches from like the 60s and stuff. But this is not necessarily retro, but it's a very rare instrument design. So this is a replica, and when I say replica, don't think it's like some cheap Chinese knockoff. In fact, I think these are made in Korea, which Korea makes great instruments. In fact, fucking China makes great instruments for the price. Anybody can make a great instrument. It's how much money you put into the finishing and the bomb and all that. But anyways, this is a replica, that's Eastwood's specialty. They make great stuff from what I hear. This is my first one. Of Trey Anastasio's Languedoc G2 guitar. So if you guys know about Fish, I'll move the camera down in a second. Just let me tune this up. The only thing Helix doesn't have is a polytuner, and that's because there's a patent on it. Yes, I'm using Helix down at my feet here. So my G10 going into my Helix. I don't even really need to plug it in because it's a hollow body. It's pretty loud acoustically. Okay. Now, in fact, you know what I need to do before I do anything? I need to get headphones because you guys can hear Helix, but I cannot. So I need to hear what you guys are hearing. Give me a second. In fact, I hate not having side tone in my ears for the microphone, vocal microphone either. I should have done what I did last time, which was run the microphone through Helix. But that would have muted when I was tuning, so that's why I didn't. Okay. Oh, let me move the camera down too, so you guys can actually see this. Lovely, nice. Yes, it does ring, man. All right, bear with me 1 second. Okay. All right. How's that? Decent focus. Would help if I got a pick too. A little jar of picks. Let's go with a Jazz 3. That's what was on top. Okay. Alright. Man, this thing's got all kinds of switches and shit going on. Those must be some hot pickups, because that's a Fender Deluxe on the normal channel, and it's getting pretty toasty. Let me see if I can move back a little bit. Wait till you guys see these. Woo! I haven't seen them yet in person, but I know what they are. And I purposely flipped them around so you couldn't see the logos on the cases, because I wanted to surprise you. That's why we're here. Okay. Diego knows how tight the studio is. There you go. Yeah, you guys can see it. Oh, let me do one more adjustment. It's for your own good. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Now you got the whole thing in there. Okay. Can you guys still hear me good? Alright. Sounds hot. That is hot, man. Let's go to no. Where? What am I looking for? This one. Let me throw some reverb on there too. I wish next time I'll have a Helix cam so you guys can see what I'm doing. Ooh. Oh, that's a little epic. Let's turn that down. Woo! This is the Ganymede Reverb. All right. Are you guys hearing Helix? Oh, Jesus. Edit that out. All right. I'm like looking at the chat, trying to see you guys here. And I think it's got lumen laid dots. So that'd be cool. Okay, let's see what we got here. So that's the neck pickup. That's both pickups. There's the bridge. Why do I keep doing that? This is a really narrow neck, so I think it's throwing me off. I'm used to my wide Ibanez necks. So when I'm doing that D chord, I'm reaching over to the G string. Excuses, excuses. Okay, enough Led Zeppelin. Oh, so I think that's the coil split. I think they put a wiring diagram on the website. I should probably look that up. I don't know any fish tunes. Just trying to figure out. Oh, this switch. I think this one disables the three-way. Let's look it up. I got my phone around here somewhere. What do you guys think? Not about my playing. I know that sucks. Totally not ready for my lesson tomorrow. Okay. Yes, it's manufactured in Korea. So, I'm going to read you the description off Eastwood Customs website. So it says, since launching our Deadhead Wolf guitar, we've had many people asking us to make a tribute model of Trey Anastasio's G2 guitar. The originals are in the $10,000 and up range with a multi-year wait list. Ain't nobody got time for that. Or money for that. Our goal is a high-quality tribute version at an affordable price. It will feature custom-molded arch top and back. Yeah, this is an arched back, if you can see that. And arched top. Hollow body design, small block below the bridge, not a full center block, so it doesn't go all the way through. As you guys heard, acoustically, this thing's loud as F. Let's see. Custom pickups, master volume, tone. So the master volume and tone. Coil split switch. I was right on one of those. And a series parallel switch. Oh, that's right. Final result will be a high-end professional instrument manufactured in our top Korean factory, not in China. You will not be disappointed in the quality. And I'll tell you guys, I am not disappointed in the quality at all. I mean, fit and finish. This is like amazing. Hello, hello. Oh, that's cool. If I make the body resonate with my voice, makes the strings vibrate and it comes in. That could make some cool sound effects if I recorded that. You can also get this in a tobacco burst, which I'll try to throw a picture up. So natural flame or tobacco burst, hollow body, laminated maple, arch top and back. Neck is maple, fingerboards ebony, 25.5-inch scale length, 1 11/16 inch nut width. Dual custom 59 humbuckers, so it's like your typical LP kind of style humbuckers. Master volume, okay. So, I think I have somewhere too the PDF here. Yes, I do, right here. So I think this was the final build here. Yes. So this first one, oh, it doesn't even tell you which is coil split, I assume is this one, and series parallel is this one. Master tone, master volume. Okay, nice. I'll show you guys what the tobacco burst looks like. I think it's going to be out of focus, but you get the idea. You can get a tobacco burst. Pretty cool. Beautiful. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like the tone. I know the playing is something to be desired. So, yeah. That's your coil tap, full on humbucker. This, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is the series parallel, I think. Let's see. Yeah, because if this puts it in series, you're just getting the whole thing. I'm gonna not play with the pick. I think I play better without a pick. Alright, let's try to play something for you. Alright, here. Dude, that sounds fucking sweet. Let me turn that up a bit, because, damn, I'm going to turn up the reverb, too. That's an ambient track right there. Alright, let's do this again. Fuck, that was good. I came up with this little riff the other day. Wait. That's what it was. I think this is the guitar that I'm going to use for that song that's been in my head. Because that is sick. Oh, so what I wanted to check was... Okay. So this is the coil tap. Right? And then this is the series parallel, because if they're in series, the three-way is not going to work. So that makes sense. So good through your setup and headphones. Thanks, Chris. That means a lot coming from you, dude. Oh, yeah, you've seen me up there with Vi. Well, actually, that wasn't rehearsed either, but that was a little more practice or playing. I haven't done much playing the last couple weeks. But anyway, yeah. How do you like that Ganymede frickin' reverb? That thing is sick. Okay, Diego, I got your text. Fuck. I don't even want to bust out the other ones. I'm having so much fun with this guy. Okay, so that's that. We could do a little seventh chords. Whoa. Tied up in there. A little too much reverb for chords. By the way, this is the Archetype Clean amp. So that's the model of the PRS Archon Clean channel. I should have put a looper in here. I could have been jamming over that. Little Lydian. Anyway, I want to keep playing this. That's a good sign of a guitar. If you want to keep playing it, that means it's done its job. So throw this one on the stand here. I'm gonna go out of frame for a second. Give me a moment, and we'll unbox or open the next axe. Alrighty. I just want to grab a little headphone extension. If I can find it. Yes. Oh, that's a single. That's mono. That's a foot pedal. Yes. Alright. I just wanted to get a headphone extender so I'm not getting tripped up here. Handy thing to have in the studio. Straight headphone extender. Okay, not that I need it right now. And I took off my sweatshirt. Don't mind my open fly. I had to run to the bathroom before the cad father. It's me. Alright. I don't know which is which, so we're just going to have to see what comes out. Are you guys ready? Hold on. Okay. I'm going to put these headphones down. Are you ready? 2.9 firmware coming soon. I have no idea, mate. I would say I don't know, probably in a month or two, if not sooner. Who knows? I haven't talked to those guys in a while. And I'm still not tapping out everything that's in there, so. Alright, we got the brand. Anyone want to guess what this is? Because I have no freaking idea what it is. I know it's one of two things. But bring it on. I'm glad you're excited, Chris. I get excited every time you go live, man. Oh, oh man. Should I wait? Should I save this? I'm going to save this one for the end. I know I'm fucking with you guys. I'm fucking with you. So bad. This one's going to be worth it to wait for the end. Trust me. I want to open it so bad, but I'm going to resist because I want to warm you up to it. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited in a while. Oh, man. Okay. So, why I said it's one of two, because if you look, there's another Washburn. Yes. Sorry again for the autofocus issues. Yes. Okay. I fucked with you on the other one, but this one I will show you. Oh, man. Did they? Dude, they sent me the wrong guitar. Wow. They put the wrong guitar in the box. So this is an N4. Oh, it's signed by Nuno though. Unless they just put the This was supposed to be a 4N. Unless, hold on a second. Serial number 1909006. It is signed by Nuno, so that's cool. Hot. It is hot, but I already have a N4, and this was supposed to be a 4N. So let's go. Unless I royally screwed up. Let's check, shall we? Sorry to close it up on you guys. I could have left it out, but just to be safe, where's my phone? Let's check. Music Farm. By the way, these two came from the Music Farm. Yep, let me see. And I believe the box said 4N also. Let me recently viewed. Yep. This was the guitar I was supposed to get. Oh, you guys, hold on. Let me, whoops. Just gonna focus here for a second. It is a little pixelated, huh? This is, you can clearly see, even with the pixels, 4N, right? And it's got these like, whoops, where are we? Burn marks and like, let me see here. This was what I was supposed to get, but they put the wrong guitar in the box. So with the 4N, the difference, the neck profile is a little different. The aging is a little bit different. So yeah, they sent me the wrong guitar. That's the first time I've had that happen. So, sorry, ladies and germs. But sometimes these things happen, you know. What can you do? So this one, the serial number, I'm going to check here. Oh, also you can tell the barrel jack's the same. See, this one has a signature too. So the 4N was modeled after a Davies that was like a NAMM guitar. There's a whole story on YouTube about it. That guy might even be watching. I don't know. I got 5 people watching. Kind of embarrassing to have the wrong guitar. So the serial number of this 4N was supposed to be 1907005, if I'm reading that right. 1907005. Right? Let's see if they put... Aha! So the pictures of the headstock say 1907005. The serial in the listing says 1909006, which I believe is this guitar. But I think, well, but they put the wrong serial in the listing, and I bet you that's what they looked at when they shipped it. Yep, this is 1909006. Although it is signed. So I will have to email them tonight. Hopefully they'll see it tomorrow, if not on Monday. We'll get that squared away. These guys were really cool. They're at the music farm. You know, not saying anything bad about it. It was my first time buying anything from them, but they, you know, talked to the dudes on the phone. Seem really cool. I'm sure they'll get it sorted. So no worries. Sorry, guys. We'll have to do the 4N, which you got a preview of when we get back. But not to worry, because we still have one more to go. The one that I teased you with a minute ago. By the way, this is my friend here, my studio bear. Say hi, studio bear. This is my partner in crime. He's going to be a new fixture in the studio, inspired by my buddy Giovanni out of Italy. So you just go. Oh shit. He made a mess. That's not good. Look at Bear. You know, I just bring you here and you already made a mess. What am I going to do with you, Bear? What am I going to do with you? Alright. 1 second, guys. Okay. It's a little cramped here. No worries. All is well. All is well. Okay. So, easy fix. Yeah, no worries. Are you guys ready for this one? Check this bad boy out. Try to hold this up without... Look at that. Live TV. Yeah, man, you can't beat it. No post-production here, no editing. We're all live. So I've never had a telly in my life. I've never been attracted to tellies. The only one I've ever even considered was like the Prince, like a replica, just because I like Prince a lot. I love Prince. But of all NAMM shows that I didn't go to the Washburn booth, this year I didn't. I was barely at NAMM, like half a day twice, Friday and Saturday. And at this year's NAMM show, they unveiled these bad boys. The Washburn, Nele. As you can imagine, Nele, N for Nuno. Instead of an N4, N5, N whatever, NT, they decided on Nele, which Nuno actually cleared with, called up his buddies at Fender. He did some stuff with them recently, and they were cool with it. So it's an homage, as they say in Francais, to the Telly, but it's made for Nuno, and it's the Washburn. So let's pull this bad boy out and put the case down. This is super light, lighter than an N4 because you don't have all that Floyd Rose hardware. It is filthy sexy. Oh, this is still pretty light. So there's actually two models of this. There's the standard, like a Telly standard, that has, it's just all swamp ash body, no top, and it has a maple fretboard, bird's eye maple fretboard, regular maple neck. What this has is still a swamp ash body. Of course, this beautiful, I don't know if you guys can see it in focus there, beautiful flame maple top, bird's eye maple neck like just like an N4, and this nice, beautiful ebony fretboard. So what makes it different from a Tele, besides the fact that it's a Washburn, it's got a reverse headstock akin to a Strat headstock. Yes, Chris, gold hardware for you, brother. I know you love that. Look at that. Yeah. Nice. So anyways, it's got, I effing hate the standard Fender Tele headstock. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, Fender. It just is. It's not appealing to me. That's my personal opinion. They sound great, and I know tons of players that love them, tons of players that sound amazing through them. Props to them. But the Tele headstock, it just doesn't jive with me. Neither does like the old school Fender Strat headstock that's like all huge and round, but not anywhere. It doesn't bug me anywhere near as what the Tele one does. But this has got this bitchin' reverse headstock, which is just fucking cool. And of course, you know, it's like an N4 in that it's got a similar neck profile. You've got the 5-bolt Stevens extended cutaway, so great access to the upper frets. It's funny though, with as much great access as this neck cutaway has done, the N4 and stuff, it still kind of bugs me a bit that they never went to 24 frets. But whatever, Nuno can still make it sing like crazy and bend as, you know, almost as if it was 24 frets. But yeah, it still retains the single volume and single 3-way, just like an N4. No stickers. Maybe I'll get one that says like, you know, NT or no, I don't know. I don't want to fuck up that top. That thing's beautiful. But I've never been a Tele guy, but this is, I saw this on video because of idiot me didn't go to freaking Washburn booth at NAMM, so I missed it. But this just looked way sexier than the standard. I know some of you guys like maple boards and stuff. That's cool. That's your prerogative, but oh damn. So here's something else different from the N4 besides the pickups, right? This is actually a Bill Lawrence in a single coil size, and this one, I forget what this one is. I think it's another Duncan like humbucker in a Tele style. But what's really cool is you not only get the normal, let me turn that reverb down a little bit. All right. Right? This is actually a 6-way. I lied, it wasn't a 3-way. It's a 6-way. So, you do like that clean a lot. Well, you got to get a fucking Helix, Diego, like I told you a minute ago on text. So, I'm going to look up the specs real quick. Nele, Washburn. Because I want to make sure I get the switch positions right this time. So there's the standard, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see that. yeah, not nearly as appealing. But you can go look on the Washburn website. So this switch is made by Freeway. I've looked them up before. Never had one, so this is interesting. Oh yeah, so this is a Duncan vintage stack. Yeah, and like I said, this is a Bill Lawrence. Um, in this shape here. So position 1 up here is your neck pickup, right? Then this is bridge and neck, like you'd expect. Bridge pickup. And then position 4, which if you can see, we go over and up. So it's position 1, position 4. Both pickups in series and in phase. So that means it goes, the output of one goes through through the other, and this input from the strings, they're merged, right? This is in series out of phase, position 5, which would be like position 2 on a 3-way, but shifted over, right? Think of it like a gearbox, hence the name, in a car. So you hear the difference between in phase, series, out of phase, series, right? Then you get parallel out of phase. Notice with the series you get a hotter output because it's like you're summing the output. So not to get all electrical engineering on you, but if like 1 plus 1 is 2, right? It's more. But you got 1 here and 1 here in parallel. They kind of merge. They don't quite make 2. If I'm trying to give you a layman explanation instead of a crazy technical one, but something like that. If they're in parallel, you're kind of mixing them. If they're in series, you're just straight up adding them. So, Swamp Ash body. 22 frets. Tusk XL. I love Graphtec Tusk nuts. 43 millimeter nut width. 25.5 inch scale length. Goto bridge and Grover tuners. Let me catch up on the chat here. It's all good, Diego. You just missed me, or you missed the fucking new studio bear. He's fucking ass up right now because he's punished. Knocked over the case, which knocked over my Yamaha Nathan East bass and my freaking Yamaha Classical. They're okay though. So this is totally different tones than you'd get out of an N4. But I've always loved the simplicity of the N4, and coming from me, that's probably an odd statement because I love things like the Variacs, right? Which I got one right here, which is, got all these kinds of models and tunings and all kinds of shit in it. But what I always found really cool about Nuno himself, his playing style, his approach, as well as his gear that he uses, his guitars, is that it's no holds barred. There's, your expressivity, your playing as good or as shitty as it may be, will come through. It's all on you. I mean, the guitar sounds great. His amp sounds great. I've got it next door. And initially, I wanted to do this over there so I could plug it through his signature amp so you could kind of hear it, how it is intended to be heard. But like when I pull an N4 off the wall or any N2, whatever, I'll just plug straight into the amp. I don't put any effects or anything. I don't do that often. Just, when I want to jam a little bit. But like, there's something to be said about that. Like, I know you guys, some people get all into tweaking, and dude, what I'm playing through right now is just 1 amp and cab model. So it's the default, what is it, Archetype Clean, and Ganymede with the mix turned down. Whatever the defaults are, just turn the mix down. You know, nothing crazy. That's it. I like to keep things simple. But for the most part. But what's cool about that setup is like now you're really hearing the core tones of the guitar, of the amp, you know, unadulterated. So I just want to, let me give you a little couple chords through each position, then I'll plug in this N4 anyway, so you can freaking hear it, the difference. So I know this is going to be hard because your auditory memory is only like a few hundred milliseconds, so you're going to forget it by the time we even unplug. So, but here goes anyway. Let's go. I would imagine if you use that last position, you'd probably use a boost pedal or something, or for some ambient quiet stuff. So that's that. And if I can do this without fucking dropping everything again, I'll open this up again just so we have the comparison. Okay, neck. Wow, so much hotter, but I need to tune that. Don't mind me. Close enough for government work. God, like, do you hear how much hotter that fucking pickup is? Obviously didn't touch anything on the amp. Sorry, I think I'm even clipping over here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's turn that down a bit. 'Cause damn. That's hot as fuck. That pickup is really high too. Let me luckily I got a screwdriver right here. I know I'm gonna send this back because it's not even the right guitar, but I don't think they'll mind. You know, one tip, I see a lot of people online like talking about, especially like in the modeler world, like, oh, I can't get the right tone and this is fucking hot and blah blah blah. They don't even look at their guitar, their pickup heights or anything, right? They just start making their life more complicated and then complaining because their setup is too complicated, when it's like, no, you're making it probably more complicated than it needs to be. See how that cleaned up so much? Let's put the volume and the drive back up where they were. Should have got the whammy bar. I don't want to play it too much because this has to go back because it's the wrong guitar. But another thing people don't pay attention to too much is just back off the volume knob a little bit. Right? Like subtle little things. Oh, there we go. Versus so yeah, that's that. Let's while we're here, let's just switch over to the Archetype Lead for a second. Give a little. I don't know if I like that tone. Usually I like this amp, the Archetype Lead, but come on. Try to remember the song from high school. He's got sustain for days. I'm gonna do the Chris Barclay. I messed up the harmonic. Anyway, that's the N4. It's supposed to be a 4N, but whatever. Such is life. We're alive. We're not sick, so all is well. Sorry that one didn't work out, but yeah. Let's just for the hell of it, let's go back to the Archetype Clean and plug this bad boy in. We're about an hour into the stream. So I started a little bit late, but yeah. I was playing the deluxe earlier, so I want to hear what this. Let's do the same kind of. Sorry. Went major, I was supposed to go minor, went minor when I was supposed to go major. Shit happens. Let's turn up this reverb again, because this is, in fact, let's go to, oh, not that one. Maybe this one might be cool. I love these new HX reverbs, because you can get some really cool ambient stuff. Sorry, I'm like stuck in a daze with that trippy ass ambient. That's some crazy reverb. This is Searchlights. This is another crazy reverb. Goes on for days. Plateau is another one. Pretty epic. And Double Tank, which is a huge spring reverb. You hear it modulate at the end there, kind of diving down. Let's do, what do I want to do here? Kind of crazy, but I really like Ganymede. I think that's a cool one. Turn the mix down a little bit. Thanks, man. So cool, we got 6 viewers for about an hour in. A couple of mishaps, but that's what happens in live television. Anyway, let's roll off the tone. We got a hollow body. We'll do a little jazz. Anyway, that's the Eastwood Customs Trey Anastasio tribute G2 Languedoc G2 replica tribute, however you want to call it. Fish tribute. I gotta learn some fish songs now. I don't know any. I've got their whole live fish library, but I don't know any of their songs. And what's to know? They're just a jam band, so you got the basic idea and roll with it. So that's why I like them. But yeah, I never had a hollow body electric, so this is my first one, and I figured what better way to kick it off. I was gonna get a Yamaha SA2200, which are great hollow bodies, but I liked the uniqueness of this, the rarity, if you were to try to get the real one. I like the tonal capabilities, as you guys heard a bit. It's pretty cool. You know, a little wide variety. I like the look of the headstock, like Diego said. And, you know, hey, when I get the real 4N, we'll have something else to look at. But this, it's so hard. Like, I mean, dude. Misty Roses. Great Vanzini. What's up, brother? I'll have to check that out. I don't know that song. Maybe I wrote it and I don't even know. But I mean, like, look, two super unique guitars. Like, this is just insane. What a great night. Thanks everybody for joining. Like, to be able to share, you know, these cool moments. And ironically, they're both natural color, right? And the third guitar we were supposed to have too, which is so funny because this is like all of these guitars, other than the 4N N4, you know, are totally not what I normally play, you know, or would get. I mean, you guys have seen what's in this room around me. You know, I could try to pan, but the focus would be all off. But, you know, everything around me is fluorescent. It's this whole room, other than the Variacs on the floor and that Nathan East bass, this whole room is Ibanez. So shred guitars that I'm not a shredder, but like super flat necks, super wide necks, 7 strings, freaking acrylic bodies that light up. Everything's got 3 pickups in it, well, except for the Joe Satriani models. You know, Sustainiacs. It's crazy in here. And then here I am. I'm expanding my palette. Right? Got my first hollow body and my first telly. This is a night of first. And the first wrong guitar I've been sent. And then the case over there. So we got 3 firsts. And the first time the Bears knocked over shit and broken shit. Or not broken, but damaged it. But thanks. What is this? Oh, Great Vanzini. I think you joined late. So just to summarize, this is an Eastwood Customs. It's a tribute to the Trey Anastasio's Languedoc G2 guitar that is basically unobtainium. They cost over $10,000, and you're gonna have to wait many years to get one. Sometimes I think that dude's not even building them. So check these out. Eastwood Customs. I think they're going for $12.99 now. That they're, you know, more or less a production instrument and not a pre-order. I ordered this a long time ago. I got a little bit of a discount, and that comes with. You can get a hard case for it. I opted for the soft case because not only was it a little less money, but I never use hard cases. They go in the shed. If I actually want to take this somewhere, I would take a soft case because it's more compact, it's easy to travel, and it's got really great neck support. You see that big block there? Really well padded. You know, it's got protection for the bridge there, protection for the clippings of the strings and the headstock, a nice pocket in there. There's probably some tools or something in there, or a manual that I missed. Backpack straps, huge plus, and the carry handle. And I like the material, the outside material. That's a great case. And I think it's like $99 for that case. So huge deal. Another unique guitar. Yeah, oh dude, they totally upped their game. This is made in Korea, by the way. The Eastwood, not this. This is made in the USA. But the Eastwood's made in Korea. amazing craftsmanship, amazing quality. I'll try to do another more detailed video on these, you know, with close-ups and stuff. But for live stream, this is what we got. And then, of course, the infamous, also kind of unobtainium right now, because this guitar was from the NAMM booth. So the two they got were from the NAMM booth. And it literally just arrived and was turned around and sent out to me. So, yeah, nobody has these in stock right now. So this was the one at NAMM, and I didn't get to fucking play it at NAMM because I didn't go to the booth that day. But this is obviously a Washburn Nuno Betancourt Telly, aka Nelly. This is the deluxe version. So swamp ash body, flame maple top, and that's a thick freaking top. Go check out the Washburn or PMT YouTube channels. I think it was PMT. They go to the booth at NAMM and to get you some close up footage. Stevens extended cutaway, of course. Bird's eye maple neck, ebony fretboard. Bill Lawrence stacked, you know, Bill Lawrence humbucker, but in a single coil format. What is this? Duncan, custom vintage stack here. 6-way freeway switch. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions in a 3-way kind of format. Single volume knob, because most of the time that's all you need. And the tones in the fingers, as my good buddy Thomas would say. So gold hardware on both. What is it? So I don't have many guitars with gold hardware. I have a Epiphone Black Beauty, the only Les Paul guitar that I have. It's hanging in the hallway. It has gold hardware, and this Nathan East bass, which I might as well just bring over here, show you, because this thing is fucking gorgeous. Another one you don't see too often. But are you all right, baby? They had a little fall earlier. But yeah, look at this thing. You guys want to hear it? Fuck it, we're live. Might as well. I love the recessed jack in the back, and it still fits a G10 perfectly. Oh, that's through the Archetype, which is a guitar amp, but pretty cool. I like the Woody Blue. Dude, that's some like movie soundtrack shit with that reverb on there. Fucking aliens coming. What's that? I was about to go into... Or, no, maybe that's higher. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not a bass player, but I can do this if I turn down the freaking mix. Oh, I don't want to be on the B string. Anyway, that's a little bit of Nathan East. But I'm going to plan to do a series when all this is cleaned up and I got my nice video mixer from Roland. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I plan on trying to do like a guitar a week. I'm going to set up the workbench. We're going to go through and place the strings, do a setup, talk about the guitar, talk about some tips and tricks on how to set them up and, you know, maintain and stuff, because I got too many freaking guitars out of maintenance. It's hard work. But I did it to myself. And if I did a guitar a week, we got enough content for a couple of years and then some. So stay tuned. Rock on. Thank you for coming by. Have a good evening and a good weekend. Be safe. Wash your hands.